was folding laundry when Homeland Security burst through my living room about the terroristic threat in my basement. I was ankle deep in socks, half paying attention to the documentary that was playing on my Netflix. A hard and loud knock almost broke down my front door. "Federal agents, open up! We know there's a bomb in there!" I froze with a dryer sheet stuck to my elbow. My dog lost his mind. Before I could ask who, the door nearly came off its hinges. My porch camera lit up with images of a swarm of agents and their weapons on my porch. I opened it on reflex. The agents poured into my living room like a flood. Their jackets read, "Homeland Security." One man held me against the wall with a heavily tattooed arm and smelled like menthol. Another kicked my laundry basket over, spilling everything, including items of an intimate nature, all out on the floor. Someone yelled, "Clear," like my IKEA couch was a national threat. I'm barely 5 feet and 3 inches tall, wearing leggings with holes in the knees and a pair of fuzzy slipper socks. "Where's your basement?" The agent who has me pinned against the wall asked. "What basement?" I blink. I didn't think I had a basement. The agent sat me on the couch, hands zip-tied. I hadn't even noticed. My dog was escorted out to the backyard for officer safety. My neighbors were outside filming like I was the latest TikTok trend. A woman in a blue blazer and her badge around her neck. She held a clipboard and a tablet. She was way too calm. "We need to talk about the device you've been building," she said firmly. I blink again. "The only thing I build is sourdough," I say. My mouth felt dry. "And resentment," I added. The woman didn't laugh or smile. "We have audio of you discussing explosive materials, timers, and detonation windows over the past 3 weeks," she said. My stomach fell through the floorboards. "That's impossible. I work in HR," I say. She tapped the tablet. She played a clip. "If I seal it right, pressure builds faster. You can hear it when it gets close." That was unmistakingly my voice. My mother would even believe the agents. I wasn't sure I believed myself. The woman played another clip. "I don't want it to go off early. It needs to sit overnight." I pale. This was getting really bad. The woman watched me like she was waiting for me to just break down and confess. She played clip after clip, my voice saying things like, "Tending carefully to it, how messy it gets if you rush it," or "The smell can be really bad." It actually made my stomach twist. They brought in my boyfriend, who they'd pulled out of work and zip-tied as well because his name came up in my recordings. "It's not what you think," I stammer. The woman asked why my smart speaker logged these recordings at 2 a.m. She brought up my Google search for how to increase pressure safely. I asked for a lawyer. She nodded. "That's fine. We'll let you call in a minute." Then one of the other agents appeared with a piece of paper. The warrant for the basement came through. He handed the woman the paper. I couldn't help it. I burst into laughter. Hysterical laughter that you get when something happens that is so absurd you can't believe it was happening. "I don't have a basement," I say. The woman pulls up an image on her tablet. "Our thermal scan says otherwise," the woman says as she shows me. That's when it all clicked. The only place in my house that stayed warm all night was my pantry. I had converted it to house a space heater that I used in the winter, and it looked on the thermal as a basement. "Play all the recordings, start to finish, not just clips," I say. The woman hesitated. My living room was packed now with agents, local police, and my boyfriend looking pale and bewildered. "Play it again, please," I say again. She did. The recording started and you could hear the clink of a jar, then my voice saying, "Okay, feeding time. If I seal it right, pressure builds faster." Oh my god, that's gross. Finally they heard. "I think I might have killed it." "Oh shit, it smells like a bomb of death." "Never mind. Quincy lives." Everyone looks confused. "It's sourdough. I have a starter. I named it Quincy," I explained. Someone snorts at the name. They find the pantry with the jar labeled Quincy. One of them opens it and looks like they're going to gag. The agent reseals it. The agents apologize and undo the zip ties. They hurry out like if they move fast enough this would all go away. My boyfriend hugged me and asked if I was okay. I stood in the wrecked living room and nodded. I was, mostly. I went over and unplugged the heater. No one wanted Quincy to explode.